Good morning, America. You are watching the One Time Only Because of the Class Project for Superheroes and the Power of Identity show. Today we are going to interview a very special man who devoted his life to helping the homeless. Homelessness, according to the federal government, includes individuals who lack a fixed, regular, and adequate nighttime residence, those who live in shelters in public or private places not designed for human housing. According to the figures, homelessness has been on the rise since the 1980s when the crack epidemic caused numbers to spike. In fact, the Salvation Army served over 100% more homeless in 1985 than in 1979. In the 90s, the increased living and housing costs made the problem worse, and now with the economic crisis, homelessness is now at an all-time high. The man we will interview in a few moments seeks to aggressively fight this battle every day by literally picking homeless people up off of the street. His heroic acts have become quite the viral YouTube sensation these days. Holly?
Thank you, Annie. Now joining us is Jeffries III. Welcome.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. It's great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
So,
it's great to be here.
What made you choose your profession as a homeless helper?
I didn't choose. I didn't choose. It was given to me. It's my destiny. I'm a superhero. I'm a homeless helper. I help pick the homeless up off the streets. That's what I do.
So we mentioned earlier in the intro that your YouTube videos have become quite a sensation. In fact, some of your YouTube videos, I believe there's 2 of them at least, where the views have skyrocketed to over 1 million views. That's pretty impressive. So congratulations on that. And I noticed that your camera appears to be like attached to your helmet or your costume. So why do you film what you do and put it up on the internet for the public to view?
I'm a superhero. I told you. That's what kind of everyone needs to know about the superhero. There's things that every superhero has. Everyone in a superhero has a costume of some sort. Hence my superhero pants, and everyone has. They're known. Their superheroes are known. I must be known, so I share what I do, and it only reinforces the fact that I'm doing great things because so many people watch my videos. I'm the homeless helper. I carry them off the street and throw them in the shelter.
Well, it seems like a difficult job. I know for me, the challenge would be actually finding the homeless people out on the streets. How do you do that?
Oh, that's easy. That's my power. I never look for them. I never look for the homeless. I get in and I go and I know. And I always know where to go.
So
I always know where to go.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. But you're sorry.
What happens once you get to the location? I mean, how do you know which person to pick up?
Well, I told you I sensed them. I sensed the homeless person. But I mean, really, how hard is it to spot a homeless guy? Homeless. Smells bad. They all look pretty much the same, right?
Well, I guess what I was getting at was the ripped jeans and stuff, they've become quite a fashion statement. And I know for me, it might be a little difficult to differentiate, maybe for other normal people. But anyway, have you ever mistaken the normal people as homeless people?
No.
Hey, get up. Wait. Yo, whoa. I'm not homeless, bro. Yo, come on. Yo, what the...
So, what happens once you get the homeless people into the shelter?
What do you mean? They're not homeless anymore. I get them to the shelter. I take the homeless guy, put him in. He gets a bed. He has food. He's no longer homeless. But that's a silly question to even ask.
You do know that the homeless shelter only takes them for the night, and then the next day they're sent back out on the streets to fend for themselves. So, what happens, say, the night after you stick them in the homeless shelter, or even the night after that?
They can't stay there.
Just for one night.
I don't know.
So moving on, what you do is very public. It's out on the streets and in the view of the public in general. How do people react to what you do?
What was that? Sorry. What?
What you do is very public. It's out on the streets and in the view of the public in general. How do people react to what you do?
They look up to me. Their kids look up to me. Well, how would anyone react? I'm a superhero. Of course, I would imagine that they're grateful, thankful for being saved. I'm a superhero. And a darn good one at that.
Well, we have a few of your YouTube videos here on the station. Let's take a look at some of them. So what did you think of that?
Ooh, footage of me.
Stop! Stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, 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 yeah. What you doing? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Come here. All I wanted was some change. Shut up. Oh my God. Get him, Ted. Shut up. Hey, homeless. Let me go, man. Shut up. Almost there. Go inside. Get a bed.
So what did you think of that?
I was awesome.
Yeah, pretty impressive. I know, I
Cool.
couldn't do any of that. That's quite a task there that you do.
I have to work out a lot.
So moving on, according to the American Journal for Public Health, somewhere around 13.5 million people have been homeless at some point in their lives. And anywhere from 250,000 to 3.5 million people are homeless on any given night. How do your actions as just one person affect this huge issue overall?
3.5 million people. I don't know. I never thought about that. I never really questioned my ability to help. I make a difference. I help the homeless.
Well, how did you come up with this tactic of literally picking the people up off the streets and dropping them off at homeless shelters?
I didn't come up with this tactic. This is what I was given. This is what I was told. This is my destiny. The power that I was given was to find homeless people. So I find them. And what else can I do with them? What else can I possibly do but pick the homeless person up and put them in a shelter? I mean, that's the only way to help the homeless. What else can we possibly do?
Well, have you messed around with any other methods previously?
What are their methods? There are no other methods. This is the only effective way to. You gotta pick them up. They don't go willingly. I tried, trust me. You gotta pick them up and carry them to the shelter.
There are different causes of homelessness. For example, there's drug problems, there's unemployment, there's mental disabilities that land people out on the streets and leave them homeless. There are other organizations such as the Salvation Army and the Red Cross that treat the causes of homelessness. Have you ever attacked the causes rather than the actual homelessness? Or thought about it?
But I don't understand. How is that helping the homeless? How? This is what I do. Is my power is to find homeless people. I find them and I take them off the streets, put them in shelters. What else can I do?
So what do you see yourself doing in 10 years? Where do you see yourself?
Where else? Well, I mean, what do you mean? I'm going to be here doing the same thing I do now. Like, my videos will still be on YouTube. I'm going to be helping the homeless. That's all I know. All I know. It's all I can ever do.
Yes, but what happens when your body gives out and you get into the, say, your 70s or 80s, age-wise, and you just can't physically pick these people up off the streets? Are you going to still continue to help the homeless and to save them?
I don't know what I'll do if I can't help the homeless. I'm going to help them one way or another.
Well, you're quite a determined person. Thank you for joining us. We're out of time now, but again, thank you so much for your time, and I guess have a good night.
Oh, nice. Thank you.